Well, gaining an extra hour of sleep isn't something we normally complain about, but losing one is. Tomorrow, we spring forward for daylight saving time. So what kind of effect does this have on our sleep schedules and our bodies? Here with some insight, Dr. Asif Khan with the Asthma and Allergy Center. Doctor, thank you for coming in.
My pleasure.
All right, so in the fall, we gain an hour, but now we'll be losing an hour of sleep. Can you tell us what's that switch up like for our bodies?
Well, to be clear, it's not very good in general because your body expects certain things, especially when it sees light in the morning. So yeah, in the morning we might lose that extra little bit of daylight, I guess, but then we make it up in the evening. It does have some issues when we keep switching back and forth. Your body has to sort of readjust to that circadian rhythm, that it's called, and sometimes it has effects on your heart and your body in general.
Okay, we're going to get back to that in a little bit, but when it comes to people who depend on consistent sleep schedules, like parents or toddlers, what kind of impact does that have on them?
It has quite a bit of impact, especially in the mornings. When you lose that extra sleep, you have to try to figure out if you're going to make it up the night before, right? So is it normal for us to go ahead and just fall asleep a little earlier to get that extra hour that we're supposed to have? Not necessarily. So then you lose that hour in the morning, and sometimes in the morning the kids are a little groggy, more groggy than usual. And to be clear, we're in Ohio. Sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, when the kids are waiting for the bus in school, I guess it's late already, but then that's what you're trying to make up in regular time when we're in November or so. But yeah, it does affect you.
So I wonder, what are some of your best suggestions when it comes to getting adjusted to the shift in sleep schedules?
I would try, if it does affect you, because it doesn't affect everybody. Some people are actually looking forward to this extra hour in the day. Yeah, when you drive home from work and you want that extra 3 hours outside, maybe do some yard work, get some grilling going, that kind of thing. It's really helpful for that. But yeah, there are ways to help and give yourself that extra hour. To be clear, for that first month or so after daylight saving starts, you might need a nap. And some of us that are older do need that nap, and I take them sometimes because it just hits me. But that's what you could do. Go to bed a little bit earlier. Sleep hygiene is crucial these days because everybody's on their phone, me included as well. And sometimes that affects how much you're sleeping at night, and you may not even know you're only getting 5 hours of sleep at night, maybe 6. Maybe
enough.
6, that's not enough, for sure, yeah, especially for your heart.
Now, you touched on this a little bit, but what kind of health risks are usually associated with this round of daylight saving time, and how can people prevent those?
Yeah, the big one is cardiac. I don't know if you remember this, back in the 70s, I think it was, they tried to do daylight savings time for just all the time. More car crashes, more heart attacks. There was huge amounts of sleep issues. There was insomnia. There was depression. Yeah, in general, the AMA recommends it go back to regular time, standard time. That's what they recommend, but then you lose that hour during the day later. So there has to be a balance. So pick one, right?
Before I let you go here, I want to switch gears just a little bit.
Sure.
We've had some warmer days this week. Has this had a major effect on allergy sufferers?
It has, because we've gone from a week, I think about 3-4 weeks ago, where it was 65 out. Yeah, things start growing then, and then it goes back to freezing again, and then it goes back like we had yesterday, which was a great day. But yes, things are going to start growing when you hit that temperature, and the tree season's coming up. That's our first one. So if you know you're a tree sufferer, you should start your antihistamines right away. There's also the over-the-counter nasal sprays, things like that, to help yourself prevent a lot of some of the problems like sinus infections and upper respiratory infections, things like that.
All right, Dr. Khan, thank you so much as always for coming in.